Hello, hello, and welcome to the Pain of Healing podcast. My name is Iza, and as you guys know, I am your host. So, for today, I wanted to do something a little bit different. As you guys know, I am going through a healing journey too. And today, I am going through it. And I wanted to share with you guys how I'm feeling and what I'm going to do to feel a bit better than I am right now. So I was scrolling through my old pictures. I don't know if any of you guys do that, but sometimes I just scroll through my old pictures and look at myself and remember what I've been through, what happened that day, and all of that. And today I saw a totally different person than I see when I look into the mirror today. And it was kind of fascinating to me because I didn't recognize her being me. And that really bothered me. Like, I actually got really mad. I got sad. I got everything, every emotion that you guys can imagine I had. And I was like, why am I feeling like this? Why am I so angry? Why am I so sad? What is happening? Like, something must be going on, right? And then I realized it was sadness. I was sad, really sad. And I was starting to asking myself why I was feeling sad. A lot of points, a lot of questions came into my mind, a lot of ideas why I'm feeling sad came into my mind. But the biggest thing was that I realized that I lost my way. I always thought I was the one bringing the light and keeping people up and putting them up and being the good friend, being there for them, and being the light, the cool friend, the always happy friend, the nice friend, the always there for you friend, right? And I was that, and I know I was that, but I could still see my light shining through these pictures. Like, I could see it in my eyes. I am a person that I think that your whole story is written into your eyes. Like, you can see it in the eyes. And I realized that I didn't have the light in my eyes through the years. Like, I could see it being dimmed and dimmed and dimmed and dimmed more and more throughout the years. And I was like, wow, where did it go? Where did my light go? And it went to other people. It went to my ex partner. It went to my parents. It went to my coworkers. It went to people that I went to school with. It went to anyone that was surrounding me because I always want to bring joy. I always want to be the light. I always want to be the good friend that's always there for you. But I realized throughout the years, and today I am more aware than ever, that I cannot expect the same energy from others. So I was going through the pictures and I was realizing how I was losing throughout the years, how I was losing and with whom and with what I was losing my light. And it made me realize that now I want to be the vulnerable, the hurting, the sad friend, but I can't because I put up this persona. I put up this facade for a lot of years, and I never let myself be the person that is vulnerable, that is hurting, that is sad. I didn't show that to a lot of people. I didn't. And now I want to be that person, but I can't because other people cannot handle it. And that's what made me really sad. It still makes me really sad. I am not the strong, the fierce, the funny, the good spirited friend anymore because I let myself be vulnerable. I let myself be sad. The problem is that a lot of my friends or so called friends, they don't know her. And I understand that for them it's really difficult to handle me like that because they don't know her, because I am always the one putting them up and putting them in a good mood, etc. But I want the same energy. I don't know if that's being egotistical or if I'm being weird, or I don't know. But I want to feel the same energy that I give out. And it made me realize how I did not allow myself to be the vulnerable, sad friend person, Isa. And I don't know, it made me really sad. And I felt like I was giving my light away to others so they can thrive, they can feel better. But it's like in the process, I lost mine. And my friend told me that maybe I lost mine, but I helped them through it in a way. Like I helped other people, my friends, I helped them through it. But like I said, maybe I'm being egotistical. I don't think that's fair that I lost my light because I wanted to help other people. And now I am finding my own light again. I know that I am doing this podcast because I love doing this, and I am doing everything that I can in my free time to be a better person for me, for myself. As I say in this podcast, we're doing it for us. You're doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. But it's hard. And I wanted to share with you guys how hard it can be to realize, especially that, to realize that you're not the same person anymore. And that maybe the people around you will not know how to handle this person. And of course, there will be friends, there will be partners that will totally understand and will be super generous and super supportive. And if you communicate, of course, they will be super appreciative. But we have to realize that there are some people that will not do that, that will not help you, that will not be able to handle you, the new you, the, for me, vulnerable you. Maybe for you, it's the exact opposite. Maybe you are now setting boundaries and saying no, which I am doing too. So I totally understand. And that's exactly that. We're setting boundaries. We are saying no. And some people love you for you saying yes, for you always be the yes man, for you always be the person that is in a good mood, the party person, the, I don't know, the crazy funny person, whatever your personality is that mostly shines through on a daily basis. They want that. They, if they don't accept your boundaries, they don't want the boundaries person. They don't want the person that says no, because they got used to it, to the person always saying yes. And it's hard because in the process of you becoming a better person, you will lose a lot of friends. You will lose partners. You will probably, depending on your situation, lose family. At least for me, that was also an aspect. And I just wanted to come on this podcast for you who listen and tell you guys that it's normal, that it's part of it, it's part of the process. And as I told you, I want this podcast to be as raw, as unfiltered as possible. which I'm being right now. And I also want to tell you guys it's normal, but it's also okay for you to give yourself the safe place, for you to give yourself the right to feel. We cannot always be strong. We cannot always be the funny, bubbly friend, the supportive friend. We also want support. And if you realize that some people cannot give that to you, talk to them first and explain, be vulnerable. Use the list that I gave you last week because, yes, it will make you feel uncomfortable. And tell them your side of the story, how you're feeling. And with that, you can see if they are going to react the way you want to, the way you need to, or if they cannot handle the new person that you have become. And that's good because we only want people that understands us, that is appreciative of us, that appreciates the love that we give out, the energy that we give out. We want the same in return. So if it comes to the point that your partner, your friend, your family member will not support the new you, the you that is better for you, the you that makes you feel complete for yourself, maybe it's better to cut them loose. Because what people don't talk about the healing journey, that's why this podcast is called The Pain of Healing, is that it hurts, that you will lose friends, that you will lose parts of yourself because they don't serve you anymore. They are not who you are anymore. And we have to be okay with that. We really do. And it's hard, like I say always. I know it's hard. I'm going through it. We're all going through something every single day. But we have to keep trying. And we have to, most importantly, allow ourselves to feel. And if you lose a friend, if you lose a partner, if you lose a family member, because you're putting yourself first, that's okay. But also be okay that you're gonna feel sad, that you're gonna feel vulnerable, that you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're probably gonna cry. You're probably gonna scream. Everybody reacts differently. I get mad, then I get sad. So, but be aware of how you're feeling and write it down or sit down and talk to a microphone like I'm doing right now. But just let yourself feel like in the Barbie movie. And now feel, feel for yourself, firstly. And if you have friends, if you have partners, if you have families that are right by your side and want to help you, feel, get to know yourself, explain it to them, help each other out, and let them know the new you. Let them get to know you again. That is the fun part, right? Of healing, of growing. If you stick with each other, you can get to know the other person with her growth, with the different sides that they learned about themselves. And at the end of the day, it's so nice, it's so wonderful to be part of each other's journey. The way you help them, they can now help you. And for those strong people out there that always think that they gotta be strong and the good friend, the bubbly friend, the happy friend, allow yourself to feel and to be the sad friend, the in the feels friend. Because sometimes we make such a big wall We build such a big wall that we forget that maybe other people want to see us vulnerable too, want to help you go through it too. You're not alone. And if you have friends, family, partners that help you, appreciate them. And as I always say, if you don't, that's fine too. Be in tune with yourself, be self aware with yourself. Do something that you really like when you're feeling sad. But don't try to escape your feelings. First feel, then do something that's going to make you feel better after you feel. But don't bottle it up. Don't. It's the worst thing we can do is to bottle feelings up. So I know this podcast is a little bit different. I am not coming with a list or step by step. But as I said, I want this podcast to be raw and unfiltered. And this is my raw and unfiltered journey of healing. This is my pain of healing. And sometimes we just need to hear that we're not alone. That in all of this crazy ass bullshit that is life, we are not alone. And you're not alone. If you're feeling some type of way today, like I am, cool, cool beans. That's fine. It's okay not to be okay. And you're not alone. So, with that, I want to wish you guys a very nice weekend, a very nice week ahead, and allow yourself to feel. And I hope you can appreciate the people that are around you. And I'm sending you a lot of strength, a lot of positivity. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are doing great. And if you're not, that's okay too. You will be again. Be patient with yourselves. All right. That's it. I love you guys very much. Thank you for listening. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.